Hi, beautiful Pisces. Hi, beautiful Pisces. This is Mary Ellen. Welcome to Moonrise Cottage. Thanks for being here in my channel. Ooh, my guys have been asking me to spit the cards out. So we're coming into eclipse season. All the information about me is below. If you want to come to Moonrise Cottage for a shamanic journey during eclipse season, please go to my website. The link is below. Let me know right away. It's been a little crowded at Moonrise Cottage. I'm not surprised. I would love, my guides are saying they would love to host Pisces visitors. We've just had very deep amount of energy here over the last few weeks. Scorpio and the Water Nation has been here at Moonrise Cottage. Boy, quite a flow, no pun intended, over the last year, helping me transform, helping me learn what I need to learn as a reader, as an intuitive, as a shamanic healer. So there's the next card. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, my guys are wanting it. I'm just gonna throw them down. I'm gonna get into the oracle cards. So Cancer is out. Scorpio reading is out. Pisces. My guides really wanted me to get these readings in particular out prior to the eclipse. So let's jump into it. We see the notion of hummingbird, and hummingbird is about transformation through vibration, and that's what we're talking about. That's what this eclipse is all about. The eclipse in the North Node, opposite Capricorn in the South Node. Massive amounts of transformation coming forward. So there's a dual message coming out this month about the way in which we transform through the elevation of the water sign element and the particular vibration that the water sign people carry. It's coming forward now through these eclipses that are going to be happening over the next year or so. While we enter into the, my spirit guides are saying the age of 2020, when great transformational forces begin to become visible here on the earth. There's going to be a lot of disruption. A lot of things are coming forward. If you've been following the astrology and some of the predictions, you understand what I'm talking about. So my job is to be a sacred interpretive, intuitive reader. I offer these life and soul path readings every month. The wind is picking up as I'm speaking. To help you with your soul journey, to help you understand what it is that you carry as an essential element incarnated here as a vibrational pattern, in order to perfect your own energy, to understand your vibration. What is the nature of it? What is its purpose? My guides always say, you are your purpose. So why did you come here? It's not about what you do. It's about who you are, how you understand it, and therefore how you wield it. So obviously, we're having this new cycle initiation. Cancer has moved into the North Node. And we see the way the water sign element, the energetic signature of water, is leading us forward into these days of intense transformation. So we understand Pisces represented as the hummingbird, the highest vibration in a sense of the water sign people. So as the water sign transformational cycle goes forward, understand the role that your energy plays. That's what my guides want to speak about. And obviously the serpent is there from the beautiful shamanic oracle. I'm going to read to you from the book about that. And we've had, my guides are speaking, sorry, that's why I'm hesitating. So the serpent and the notion joined together with the notion of the Andean cross, going through the midpoint, the eye of the needle, deep into the shamanic realm to perfect your understanding and your ability to wield the incredible vibration, the vibratory force of Pisces, and what it is to carry this type of a water sign that's all about love energy, and utilize it and understand it. And know that you are here as your purpose to help humanity incarnate, to have a journey, the role that you play just by being who you are. And then, of course, and actually this has come out for every water sign, the Journey of Love Oracle brought forward this card, about the legacy of light. And so, time to understand yourself as literally as a light worker incarnated in this realm. So let's take a look at the snake energy, the serpent. It is about transmutation of a particular type, very shamanic. And in the animal medicine cards, snake came out for Cancer. My guys asked me to leave it there for Scorpio. Go look at those readings. Please understand the fullness of the energy that you embody as part of the cord that makes up the my guys are saying the transformational energy of the water sign cohort. So here in the Mystical Shaman Oracle, let's see, that's number 46. Let's check it out. I'll just read a little bit from the book for you. So the essence of serpent is the life force of Mother Earth, the coiled serpent of Kundalini energy, bringing passion, healing, and renewal. She offers you the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden, reminding you to shed away the past. Serpent comes to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. And the notion I think of forbidden fruit is actually an outmoded, patriarchal kind of notion. We're talking about the power of the sacred feminine as expressed in these days as we go through the Andean Cross, the eclipse season of July, in order to seek out the legacy of light, the true purpose of our being. Here, incarnate in this way, this incredible vibration, the hummingbird vibration, able to literally levitate on the power and the essence of the vibration that brings you through this transformational process. Being of the shamanic realm, through being a master of the snake energy, able to survive the snake poison in order to literally go through a death process and transform your energy. It's time for it now, I think, to really come to the surface of your knowledge and your employment and your ability to understand yourself purely as a vibrational being. No matter what else happens in the month of July, it's time to initiate that cycle. It's going to carry us forward for 6 months. And my guides are talking about the Andean Cross. It means the transformation that's coming forward through the rest of the year in order to prepare us for 2020. So the essence of the Andean Cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. Of course, the snake shaman. It depicts the 4 cardinal directions and the steps to each of these realms. The hole in the center is a gateway into interdimensional travel. The proverbial eye of the needle that we can all go through to experience increased awareness and wisdom and to break free of linear time. That's the mission being set up by this eclipse cycle. Don't doubt it. We are going deep and we are flowing into this journey on the water sign element. The Andean Cross announces the start of a great journey. It is time to raise your gaze from the mundane and the day-to-day, to which until now has seemed beyond your grasp. Allow new wisdom to guide you and stop trying to make sense of it all before you respond with a resounding yes. So it's this legacy that we carry. Clearly the water sign people, all people, this month, spirit guides are talking to you about your destiny, and look, there's destiny on the bottom of the deck, about your destiny and your commitment when you incarnated here. So let's unpack these cards a little bit. A prophecy, right off the top, my guides are saying, the augury of knowledge. It is about earth energy coming forward. There we see the eclipse, the new moon eclipse in Cancer. Do you see the all-seeing eye there coming through? That's the portal that's going to open. And when this happens, there is going to be your understanding of the beauty of the power of self-actualization and transformation. And you know what? I have to pause a little bit. I just realized my computer is not plugged in and it's going to die. So just bear with me while I walk over here and get the plug and plug us back in. So as we go forward into July, basically the request is to have you join your water sign cohort and understand the work that you are literally doing as we move through the month, and the prophecy that came through with you, upon you, my guides are saying. Hang on a second. This is pretty amazing. So, the quest of knowledge. So here we have the ace, there we have the 10. This is about pentacles. This is about the knowledge that you come into as an earthly being. While you have incarnated here, there's been a mystery going on. And it's time for the mystery to be solved, my guides are saying, through this cataclysmic change of this eclipse season, in a sense. It's really fascinating. So, you know, this is what my guides want to speak with you about. This prophecy about coming into spiritual activation and self-acknowledgement. Being in command of yourself as an energetic being incarnated here for a specific purpose, okay? So, and here's the purpose. It's to reach the pinnacle of knowledge of the Akashic Records, all sacred knowledge. The sacred bowl of knowledge, out of which all things come, out of which you literally incarnated from the sacred realm. Then we see the goddesses and the angels, etc. And the impetus of the male energy driving, in a sense, what comes out of the sacred feminine. That's the purpose here on earth. And I don't need to get into a discussion, I don't think, about, sacred male and sacred female, energetic purpose, employment, and set point. But clearly, if you look at this row of cards, you'll understand. Let me see if I can get this a little closer. You understand literally the prophecy coming forward. We are in these moments of prophetic shift and change. The power of these moments comes out of the sacred feminine. The prophecy coming forward out of the sacred feminine set point of creation. And the male energy here incarnating on the earth, that's us. That's you, Pisces, if you're looking at this reading. The urge to drive what comes from the sacred feminine forward. In these very mysterious moments filled with immense amounts of power, that is the goddess Morphessa, the protector of the sacred, touching the stone of destiny. In order to be activated when this energy comes through the portal, when we move through literally the days, and therefore the energy of the eclipse, it's going to be very powerful for all the water sign people, but it literally has to do with the destiny unfolding here on the earth, and the way the male and female balance each other and bring power to this equation through the vibration, the very high vibration of the water sign element. Okay, my guys are chattering on about, mysterious elements, mysterious energies. So, this month, a prophecy being reached and being activated and actualized about these days that we are in as we come forward through 2019. And you learn to really focus on your energetic being and understand what it means to be a waveform of energy, extending yourself into and out of, in a yin-yang kind of way, through the unified field, in order to be and assist the transformation that we're here to experience. So, very interesting, the cards that have come up on the human realm. So this is our energy, the Pisces energy in these days. It is about driving forward the prophecy. And my guides want to be really clear with you about the purpose of your energy. So on the human realm, I guess I'm going to have to move this back again, aren't I? Sorry, gang. On the human realm, we see the first card here is the Judgment of Art, Four of Cups. And actually, it's interesting. My guys were talking about this with Scorpio too. So in traditional Rider-Waite, Four of Cups, we see this picture of somebody, a male person, sitting under a tree, staring at three cups, something coming out of the universe being offered. And the notion is always described as, you sort of have this offer, you can't even see it, you don't know what you want. I disagree with that. My guides are saying in toto, meaning completely incorrect. Gosh, with all deference to everybody who knows more than me, but the commonality of that interpretation is incorrect, at least within this reading, let's put it that way. So this is about truth, about what it is to be standing in the truth, the way truth brings new growth, and the way when things are out of balance, the life force energy, the water energy flows out. We're talking about your set point, literally as a human being, incarnating with a certain energetic signature and the destiny that you pledged to when you came here to engage in this journey that we're having, in these days. And clearly it has to do with this. I'll get there. So, it's about going into a place of deep meditation. That's what my guides are asking of you. When you see these two cards as initiators to the reading, go deep. Know that there's prophecy at hand. And it has to do with employment and the understanding and becoming the vibration of love energy. So that this chalice of humanity can be stable rather than cracked and broken with the love energy being wasted and flowing out. And it is that, I believe it's the current condition that we're in, and the way you are here to attend to this and to help heal the fracturing, because look, right next to it is the tower. So it's not about not knowing what you want. It's about sitting really still in a meditative place to ponder the condition and the energy waves that are going on, and to understand yourself as an energetic being and what it is you have to offer. What is your energy here for? Why did you incarnate as an energetic Pisces? Whether it's your rising sign, your moon sign, your sun sign, or your Venus sign, look into your chart and understand the way in which your energy is seeking to be utilized and employed while you sit and ponder the notion of the cups. What is this vibration for? What is the way you are meant to utilize it? And what is the way that you are meant, through your vibration, through this intense transformational cycle, bringing all of humanity through the Andean cross, because of the eclipse cycles being set up for the next year or so, it's a legacy of light, obviously. So huge transformation coming for the water sign people, but we're talking about all of humanity. And again, we see this notion of male energy bringing forward this massive shift and change, a lightning strike, a lightning bolt, thunder and lightning, that which no longer serves. The bowl is being tipped upside down. Interesting, isn't it, when we see the notion of a chalice? So that those things that no longer serve us, those notions that we hold in our minds and in our hearts, it's time to understand in order to have this beautiful moment. Eight of Wands, passion, love, bondedness, ascension moments into the fire of love's passion, the vibration. That's what you offer to humanity, Pisces, because of the particular vibe, the really fine hummingbird type of energy that you carry as an energy signature, as a spirit being. So this is what the universe is utilizing your energy for as we come forward in these next 6 months, preparing ourselves for the transformation, my guides are saying the form into which the transformation will take in 2020 and beyond. So if you don't know, eclipses set us up for 6 months of journeying and travel. So the bridge card between this human experience and the soul travel that you're going to experience, that you came here for, the reason you incarnated, tying your earthly and your soul travel together, really beautiful. The sacred triad. And again, do you see the way it's the male energy falling to its knees? A lot of passion there, but absolutely standing in the light, the legacy of light, coming forward, and it's just in this row, offering gifts to the sacred realm, just like here. So it's really beautiful the way the male energy is moving us forward into this prophecy that comes out of the power and the mystery of the sacred feminine, the augury, the prophecy of shift and change. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. So it's time for the reverence of the male energy to come into full alignment with its purpose here on Earth. And I love that. My guys are saying allegorically, it's perfect. What does the male energy do with its cup? How does it ponder love energy? How does it seek to move it forward in these very mysterious and powerful ways? And so the first card on the soul level, the soul's intention, having incarnated with this. My guides keep referencing back to the hummingbird energy, wanting to really drive home this message about your vibration. It's time to really pay attention to yourself as a vibratory being. It's magic. The magician. Again, the magician represented as sacred male energy. And we see the great Dagda in the background. Heart chakra, will center energy, moving us forward, looking into the journey. Do you see that? Do you see the way it's set up here? And right below the legacy of light. It's perfection. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. And so the very next card, the yin and yang nature of how this moves forward, we see the magician working its magic, his magic of the male energy, and handing it right back to the power, the mysterious, omnipotent power of the sacred feminine, out of which comes our destiny. The woman of skill holds the spool of destiny in her hands, and what she does is she winds the threads of destiny around the sacred tower of inspiration. It's meant to be inside of her, but we see it standing just behind her, and she's highly activated. And we see the stars really sort of pointing in her direction, and she stands here on the earth in front of the water element. There's no mistake to any of that, my guides are saying. Really beautiful, aligned with the Andean cross. Okay, Spirit, what is the message you would like? Okay, there it is. Wow, okay, there are two. This happened in the other reading store. All right, let's see. I think it goes like this. So this came out, of course, going through the sacred feminine portal. Absolutely. The liberator of devotion. The type of devotion carried in the heart chakra of Pisces energy. All those things that you folks enjoy and struggle with. Coming through the eclipse, we see it aligned twice now, the power of the sacred feminine, bonded with the sacred masculine, in order to bring forward this prophesied shift and change. It's really beautiful. And actually, the story of this couple is that when they bond together, when they go each through their own transformational process and they bond together, they rise through a chimney and they turn into swans and fly away. It's a beautiful, comes out of a beautiful Celtic mystical transformational story and love story. And so the love energy that comes through the Pisces being is what my guides are talking about. Liberating our devotion in concert with the other water sign people that are here as we come into the prophecy of these days. This has come out for every water sign. That is the representation of the perfection of love energy. Ooh, my voice is getting choked up. My guides are saying, if you understand your mission going forward, you will have an easier time dedicating yourself to self-knowledge when it comes to your energetic vibration, your spectral signature, the commitment that you made when you came here to open the Kundalini process here on the earth. Yes, within your own being, but my guides are saying it's going deeper now. That's what this year is for, perfection of energy, but the understanding of your energy set point and what you bring simply by standing in your knowledge and your experience of yourself as an energetic being. So we see this notion of Kundalini awakening. This is also about the power of the sacred feminine. If I can get rid of the, sorry gang, there we go. So the breastplate has the sacred swastika on it. There we go. In each section of this year, there's a great turning of sacred feminine power, a further awakening of the Kundalini, with the object being to have an awakening, to stimulate the pineal gland, to help you understand yourself as an energetic being, and to come into the real knowledge and experience of this so you can stand in it in a way that's whole and knowing. That's what my guides always talk about. You are your purpose. It does not matter at all what you do in this life in terms of wanting to know your mission or what your job is. It literally doesn't matter. This is what matters, because this is what brings forward the prophecy. This is what the prophecy is for. So understand yourself in these days going forward. Beautiful, beautiful, vibratory Pisces. There's the last card. It's funny, each water element has had 2 outcome cards. So I love that this is a revelation card. It's the revelation of art, the 9 of Cups. This is about another sacred goddess who had a crystal chalice. She was a seer, and it was her job to name the lineage of sacred kings coming forward, the sacred lineage of humanity. And we see that, my guys are saying, we see that in all these ways. This is literally the magic of this moment, of this legacy, this prophecy about light, the light of love energy coming into the world through your energetic set point. So my guys are saying, so you know your job. It's getting clearer and clearer, they're saying, as we go through the months of 2019. And my guides just wanted to speak to this. I wasn't going to do the readings, and I got poked this morning. I think because of all the Scorpio shamanic journeys that have been happening, and I had a beautiful fire person here. Representation of the male and female has been incredibly touching and beautiful. I'm going to put a link above the video so you can look at some information about that. Understand your part in the water sign trilogy, and that you join together with your cohort to bring all of humanity into this transformation through your experience, through the Andean cross. That's the purpose of 2019, because in 2020 we begin to manifest the effects of this great shift and change that we are experiencing. And here we are at, like I just said, at the abyss of the eclipse season. Ooh, love that. All right, Spirit, what is it that beautiful Pisces needs to know? What's the notion that's going to help them sail through this eclipse season in this really deep vibratory essence? It's very mysterious, isn't it? A lot of shift and change, a lot of destiny coming forward. The sacred male. Finally, in a certain way, the yin and yang. Willing and able and understanding how to move the sacred feminine forward. Oof. Okay, so that's the rune for fertility. I love it. So let's put it right here. My guides are talking about the sacred triad. We'll put it right there, and I'll read to you from the book. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. So I used the Book of Runes by Ralph Blum. It's a lovely little book that encapsulates the notions of the runes. There's a lot more knowledge and information on YouTube Nation about these runes, but Ralph has a particular viewpoint that I think just sort of boils things down in a way that is easily digestible. So feel free to investigate this more so if you feel the urge. So this is Nguz, the fertility goddess rune. It is about new beginnings and the Ing, the hero god. This rune is akin to the moon, of course, the intuitive part of our nature, the sacred feminine, with its urge toward harmonizing and adjusting in the sphere of personal relationships. And my guides are saying, with yourself, in order to understand how you relate to the prophecy and the destiny of this place in which we are living. Nguz embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired. It is a search after similarities. The completion of beginnings is what Nguz requires. My guides are saying of you. So you're at the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And we see it in all the oracle cards and the prophecy. Drawing this rune marks a time of joyful deliverance, of a new life, a new path. This is a rune of great power. Receiving it means that you now have the strength to achieve completion and resolution, from which comes the new beginning. Above all, completion is crucial here. It may be timely that you complete some project now, and if so, make that your first priority. Perhaps a difficult state of mind can be clarified or rectified. The appearance of this rune indicates that you must fertilize the ground for your own deliverance. My guides are saying that's what this is about. Thank you, Spirit. All things change, and we do not live permanently amid obstructions. And Goose signals your emergence from a closed chrysalis state. Beautiful. As you resolve and clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and from uncertainty about the self. You may be required to free yourself from a rut, from a habit, from a relationship, from some deep cultural or behavioral pattern, some activity that was quite proper to the self that you are leaving behind. The time of birth is upon you. It is always a critical one. Movement can involve danger, and yet movement that is timely leads us out of danger. And my guides are sort of pointing to this road. That's what they're referencing with this choice of this rune, they're saying. So the time has come to enter the delivery room. This is one of the cycle runes, and it counsels preparation. Become centered and grounded. Free yourself from all unwanted influences and see the humor in your situation. You are indeed prepared to open to the will of heaven and await your deliverance with calm certainty. Thank you, Spirit. Really beautiful. So Pisces, just know we are each, all of us, going deeper. We are learning to stand in our vibration more than anything else that we focus on while we take up the day-to-day responsibilities that we have created for ourselves in our lives. There is something very deep and profound going on. It's time to really focus on your energetic signature, your part in the fractal, in the tapestry of humanity that comes from the weaving together of each individual set point. So while you're sailing through the eclipse season this month, take a look into your chart where all the different placements are. Really look and be sure to share that with the people around you. Allow yourself to come into the beautiful destiny that's coming forward through the moon cycles this month. And join together with all of the energies within you to bring the cycle to its completion and allow it to give birth to the energy pattern that becomes whole as you master your own energy and vibrate with others here. So again, my guides are sort of urging everybody, just allow yourself to vibrate. Boy, there's thunder. I don't know if you can hear it. It's muted. But it's been thundering and lightning all day, which is a good sign when the water sign readings come out. So your transformation is upon you. Thank you so much for being willing to incarnate with this incredible energy that you carry in order to be here for these moments of prophecy and transformation, bringing forward the light of love energy into the world. So Pisces, please click the like button for me. Thank you so much for being here with me for a little while today. I will look forward to hearing from you. Share all your thoughts and feelings on the conversation thread below the video. And if you want to come to Moonrise Cottage, go to the website and send me a message, and I'll be in touch as soon as possible. And remember, your energy, you are your purpose. It's really true. Thanks, Pisces. Have a wonderful month.